example number 1. Example 1. I have x cubed minus 2x squared minus 4x plus 5 over the following. Read the instructions briefly. They're in bold there because their instructions are different. It doesn't say find the rational roots. It says what? Okay. So we're trying to find where the zeros are located, even the irrational ones. Even the irrational ones, even the ones that we've thus far been ignoring, now we're going to try to locate them. We're not going to say exactly what they are. We're going to try to find them. Okay, between what values are they? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this thing up. I'm going to draw my little pin like this. I'm going to go like this. I go 1, -2, -4, 5. We're going to use all our rules we've thus far learned. Number 1, we have 3 solutions. We know that, although there could be 2 imaginary ones. We look at this and go, I got 1 sign change, 2 sign change. There's 2 positive solutions or 0 positive solutions, and there's 1 negative solution. Now, because we're locating irrational solutions, it's there. We got to go find it. Okay? We're no longer limiting ourselves to rational. We're going to look for irrational ones as well. So as I'm getting ready to do this problem, I might do some following bit of thought. I might say, well, I got 5 here and a 1 here. So 5 is a place I'm probably going to want to spend some time looking. -5. I'm going to try to spend some time with -1 and 1. We're going to hope we have rational solutions because then I'm done, right? That would be great. I'm trying to find rationals because rationals would be great. If they're not rational, though, I'm no longer limiting myself. I got to go start locating where the irrational ones are.
So why does this graph of -4, -3, -2?
I'm going to explain. Eyes up here. You with me?
Wait, so how did you choose those 4 numbers? Because of like the
Roots of this. I'm hoping that these are getting my 3 solutions and I'm done.
oh.
It's not going to happen, but I'm hoping it could happen. The instructions say I'm looking for irrational roots. What's the odds they're all going to be rational? Not very good. Could they be? Oh, please, 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 please. But maybe not. Here we go. You ready? 1 here. 1 gives me -1. -1 gives me -5. 5. Good. What? Is that a solution? Yeah, that is a solution. Never mind. Found 1 rational. Woo! Hey, this may work. This plan I just had might work. This is great. Let's try -1. 1 gives me -3. Gives me 3. Gives me -1. Gives me 1, which gives me 6. That's not one of them. There's only one other imaginary, one other -1, -1. Put it here, 1, -5 gives me -7. Front desk focus. 35 gives me 31. -5 gives me -155. That's a lower bound. Now, I have not found it. I haven't found a -1 yet, have I? Crud. Now we're going to go locate it. Between what 2 integers does it exist?
-1 and
There's a -1 right there.
No, but it's between them.
-1 didn't work. -5 didn't work. -5 is the bottommost number. So now I got to go figure out where it might be. Now, how am I going to do that? Let me put a 3 in here and I'll start talking about it.
-3?
-3, thank you. Put a 1 in here, get -3. -5 gives me 15, gives me 11. No, gives me 11. -33 gives me -28.
So we should think it's negative.
That's a lower bound, isn't it? Now, this is the new part right here. We actually talked about it before. This is the new part. Notice the following. I'm going from a positive solution to a negative. What must be in between those? The 0 we're looking for. Now, we know we're not going to find it because it's irrational. But it's got to be there somewhere. And so the question is, where is it? So I'm going to plug in a -2 and determine whether it's above -2 or below negative 2. I'll put a negative 2 right here. Negative 2, I get a 1. Negative 2 gives me negative 4. With me so far? Negative 4 times negative 2 is 8, which gives me 4. Am I correct there? 4 times negative 2 is negative 8, which gives me negative 3. Agreed? So, there must be a remainder of 0 between negative 1 and negative 2. It's not rational, it's an irrational number, but there must be one there. So one of the solutions is between negative 1 and negative 2. Now, how do we write that?
Plus or minus.
You were taught what?
Wait, you have 1 and then negative 4, and then 2 times negative 4 would negative 2, oh, wait, negative 2 times negative 4 would be 8.
Yeah,
Plus negative 2 would be 6.
negative 4. With me? Okay, well, what else to do, Brianna?
It's like,
Should be the same thing as on your piece of paper. All right. Now, you were taught to write in between as follows. And this is okay. If you like your alligators, stick with your alligators. Whoops. So the alligators backwards already. If you like your alligators, stick with your alligators. No reason to change your alligators for me. But next year in calculus, we're going to write it this way. You might as well get used to it.
That's it?
Did I write wrong? Oh, yeah, I did it wrong again. You did it twice wrong. I don't like alligators, apparently.
I like the parentheses.
You may use this or this. If you're planning on calculus next year, you might want to start using this because this is what we're going to use next year. So, yeah. Yes, it does. This should be the lowest one. This should be highest. It's from here to here. Lowest to highest. Shh. Am I done? I found one solution. I have found that there's a solution between negative 2 and negative 1. Where else am I looking for a solution? Positive 1. And, listen carefully, it can't disappear now. Why can't it? Because I'm finding irrational ones, so imaginary ones disappear in 2s, irrational ones, whatever, I've got to find another solution, guys. There has to be one. So now I'm going to start looking up here. I might try 1, that gives me 5, which gives me 3. Which gives me 15, which gives me 11, which gives me 55, which gives me 60. That's an upper bound, so I don't care about anything above 5. Now I'm going to try 3. 1 gives me 3, which gives me 1, which gives me 3, which gives me negative 1. No longer an upper bound. That's a bummer. But it's not going to matter in a second because I'm going to know it's positive, right? Which side would I... Did I get that wrong? Negative 3. No. 3, 2. I'm okay. 3 gives me 1. 3 gives me negative 1. Negative 3 gives me 2. Now. That wasn't what I expected to get. Did they not get that? Is that right? Alrighty then.
How do you find the other one, though?
Now I've got to guess either it's between these two or these two, right? I still don't have enough information, right? This is 0, right? I'm going to guess it's on this side right now. No guarantees, but let's try it. 1, 2 gives me 0. 2 gives, so that's 0, negative 4. Negative 8 gives me negative 3. So where's the last one? Between 1 and 2? No, 1 is a 0. That isn't necessarily positive. So they're going to negative 3 to a positive 2. What was between these two? A 0. So it's actually between 2 and 3. So my answers are x equals 1. Semicolon would be best. Comma works. Negative 2, negative 1 between those two. And between 2 and 3. It's 2, left, lower to bottom, lower to top. Got it? Feeling the pain? Feeling the burn? Now, for most of you, I did not give you enough room on the back of this worksheet, nor could I possibly without going through 16 worksheets. So, if you need another piece of paper, go at it. Get another piece of paper.
This is so many problems.
Yeah, try number one.
How many worksheets are in this practice?